Hey everybody, it's Big Mike. Okay, so a lot of people have talked to me. Let me see if I can get this in the right spot. I can make this work. Thank you, Jug. There. Okay, so a lot of people have been asking me about meal prep. Usually, my beautiful wife helps me out a lot with this stuff. But today, I'm going to give her a break and I'm going to take care of it. Now, I have a trainer now, Dave Pulcinella from Pulse Fitness. By the way, great trainer, great dude. 25 years, sport nutritionist, bodybuilder, whole 9 yards. He will get you hooked up. Cody Zepp is also another good trainer. He's a good friend of mine. I'm going to be going this way. Okay, so yeah, so sorry for the light. Cody Zepp is a great friend of mine. He's also a good dude. And he's on my Facebook, so you can find him on my Facebook. Good dude, and love Cody to death. He is a good kid and got a lot of great things going for him. I know a lot of trainers, and so whole 9 yards. My buddy Mikey Wiley is another great dude. Love Mikey to death. Great family friend. Okay, so right now, let me see if I can let you see this because I don't know how to flip things. So let me show you here. This is my turkey, right? So what I do is I usually buy just a thing of turkey, one thing of grounded up turkey here, and chop it up, make sure it's all cooked well because I don't want to get salmonella. And so for lunch I have 4 ounces of turkey. We're going to do 3 ounces of turkey because I only have a 4-ounce stomach, and then an ounce of sweet potatoes. So what we'll do is we're going to let that cook for a little bit. I'll let that just kind of cook. Let this cook, do its thing. Here we go. Let it cook and do its thing here. I am not Emerald, but nor am I Bobby Flay. I'll do okay. And let that just sit for a second. Now, I use brain octane oil to line my pans because it's good for the brain. That's why I said brain octane oil. And I have a lot of concentration problems and memory problems. I was diagnosed with ADD at a older age. Actually at a younger age, and I don't take medicines or anything. I try to take vitamin supplements to stuff that has to do with the brain. Let's check, this turkey's almost done. You want to get the turkey brown. Where it's brown, there's no red, no meat, no red, stuff like that. I just want to mix it around like I'm doing right now. Let's see this. Mix it around like I'm doing right now. I'm not a chef, but over here. I don't want to get too close to the fire and burn my shit. So there you go. Now, what I do is I'll let that just put that on simmer. Let it just simmer. Simmer, baby. And what I'll do is I will put my yams. They make these yams that kind of fit in the microwave. Let's see. Yeah, so we're going to put, it's not that much, so I'll probably do 30 seconds. And it'll cook. So while that's going on, I'm going to get my turkey ready. I have a, where is it? I have a food scale. So, and they always tell you, get a food scale. You know, when you do your apps like MyFitnessPal stuff, which I have, you can find me on MyFitnessPal. mscott282006 is my name. You can follow me there. And I usually try to say my diet and my schedule, what I eat. I eat the same things. So, and then I got these at Walmart. I saw a guy that did a thing on bariatric surgery, and he had these. So, what I'm going to do, I believe these measure out 4 ounces. So we're going to see, right? So I don't have a camera, so I'm just using my phone for all this. So let's see here. The family had, let's see what we can do. So I can do this. There we go. So there. So there's the dish, which probably looks better. TV has 5 pounds. So, so we have my meat ready to go. I feel like Ox Baker. I saw a documentary, and Ox Baker was making a a meal, and that's what I feel like right now. So I'm going to take a little bit of turkey here. Quarter ounce. Shoot. This is not an exact, it needs to be an exact size. Ah, it's hot because it just came off this freaking pan, you dummy. That's an ounce and 3/4. Two and an eighth. So these are two. Okay, that's 2 3/4 ounces of stuff. So my trainer recommends I do 4, but because of my stomach, I'll probably just do this. So I'm going to take the rest, and what I do is take these and then split them up throughout the week. So I'm going on a trip this week, so I don't need as much. And then the rest will be for my lunch today. So these little things are amazing. We're at 0. And these will always make sure you're at 0. And that way, that's Mondays. I eat the same thing every day. There's no changing. So, this way I eat what I gotta eat. And I use these to measure it out. And then what I'll do is I have my Batman dishes. And that's what I'll make my so that's 2 ounces there. So we'll have 2 ounces. We'll do one more. And this will show you, if you do these, cut your portion sizes down like 4 ounces. Let's just do it this way. That'll work. So what we'll do is, because I've got my lunch, I get my lunch out of the microwave and I eat the yams. Today is yams and turkey. I mean, yams still kind of cooked. Well, that's still cooking 30 seconds. So I'm going to dump that in there. These are my Batman. They're Performa. You can buy these at GNC. They're like, I think it's $80, I think. But this is a Batman. They have Batman, the Punisher, and I think just a regular Performa. You can also buy these on Amazon, I think. These, I measure out my food and then I'll put it in here for one tote thing, because the box fits like 6 of these. So I only eat, in realization, I do a fasted cardio in the morning, which I'm going to try to film that tomorrow. Then my breakfast is usually a half a cup of oat bran. That's all I can eat. So they want me to have more protein, like egg whites and stuff, but I can't. So I just eat the carbs, and that helps me get energy for the morning. I have a snack at 9. That's usually bonus chicken breasts, about 4 ounces, and 2 cups of broccoli. But it ends up being really a couple bites of broccoli and 4 ounces of chicken. 2 to 3, I do 2 to 3 ounces. And then I do, I'm supposed to do 4 ounces of the turkey, but I can only really do 2. So I do 2 ounces of the turkey. I'm supposed to do a cup of sliced avocado. So this is the deal with avocado, because I have not learned how to cut avocado, and that's why avocado always goes bad in our house, because We don't know how to cut it. So if anybody has like a link to how you can do that, that'd be amazing. You can share that with me. I'd appreciate it. And then it's 4 ounces of yams baked without the skin. That's the yams I got is probably about 2. So 2 ounces of that, 2 ounces of that. I got a 4-ounce stomach. I know it's a little TMI, but I got a 4-ounce stomach due to the surgery. So I got to eat that. And then I have my snack. Now I started drinking the Hexapro because that's what he told me. This stuff is awesome. Don't leave it out in the sun. I learned that. Sorry, just like I just did something inappropriate. Don't leave it out in the sun. Learned my lesson on that yesterday. Not a good idea. Ran a banana, and I usually do that. I'm supposed to do that right after my workout. So this is the deal. I'm on a 5-day split shift workout. I do fasted cardio in the morning. I do fed weights in the afternoon. Now this week, the next 3 weeks, it's going to be hard. Well, I would say, yeah, the next 3 weeks is going to be hard to do 5 days. I'm going to try to record me doing cardio tomorrow. I will probably, because I'm going to California on Thursday night, so I'm hoping that Thursday night I get in the gym at the hotel when we land and get a workout, a workout in or whatever body part I'm supposed to work, and do that, and I'll film that for you too. And then I have ground turkey again with brown rice and Brussels sprouts. And what I've learned for yams and Brussels sprouts is if you have the ones that you steam in a bag, it's just a whole lot easier, especially when you're not the one doing it and your wife's doing it and she's like, go get this, and you go, yes dear. Then at night before I go to bed I have another thing of protein to develop my muscles and stuff while I sleep. I've been doing a lot of my wife's getting tired of me watching bodybuilding videos. I know she is, and I'm sorry. But I've got it hooked on this thing, and to me it's amazing. But you sleep and diet are like the 2 biggest things for building muscle. So it's getting, it's your diet, it's cutting out a lot of carbs, cutting out sugar. I'm a diabetic, so I have to kind of watch that. I think that's why I have the banana, because it's got sugar in it, so that's a sugary vegetable. I don't know. I ask. But yeah, so that's how I prep a meal. So then I just throw in my lunch bag, I lay it all out, and then I have my meals for the week. I'm only going to be at work 4 days this week, so I have to have 4 meals, 4 lunches, and 4 breakfasts. I will eat good on the road. I always eat good I try to eat as clean as possible when I'm on the road. And yeah, I'm excited. So it's going to be a great trip with my boys. And yeah, so that's the deal. Hope you liked the video. Like it, share it. If you need help, I'm not a nutritionist. My suggestion is find you a nutritionist, either a sports nutritionist or a nutritionist. Just talk to somebody. Vets, if you're a vet watching this, there is the MOVE program. It is the VA, but the VA is okay. But it's the VA. It's their program. They do it. They have classes. I just can never make the classes because they're during the week, and I got to work. I got the job. So it's that. It's they have an app now. They teach you the plate method, all those things. And I know medical insurance covers a registered dietitians because I use it. So, they would be the ones that really help you and help you lay out a plan and help you depending on what you want to do. If you want to build muscle and you want to lose fat and build muscle, my suggestion is use somebody like Dave Pulcinella, who's like a trainer and a nutritionist and the whole kit and caboodle. He does that kind of stuff. Cody Zepp does that kind of stuff. They help you with your body. They give you exercises, a plan of supplements and food and workouts to do. So get a personal trainer and they'll do that. If it's just to lose fat, like you just want to lose fat, you're 600 pounds and I just need to lose weight. I'm going to die if I don't lose weight. Then take the time to either if you know that you have an addiction, get help. I did, in many different ways. Get a support system. Get your friends, and if you have friends that are big, because one thing that I'm learning is if you lose the weight, you will inspire someone else to take control of their life and make them get healthier. You know, and especially people. Plus, you get the self-esteem because I tell you what, it feels good. It's people you haven't seen like in like a month. They'll go, holy shit, dude. I like my friend Nate from Page of Miss Tomorrow. I always talk about Nate and Jay, buddy Jason Sweeney. In the wrestling world, he's known as Jay Cortez, Jason Sweeney. My arch nemesis, not Jason Sweeney. He, you know, he even told me, he said, man, you lost more weight. So it's like, you know, I try to stick to the limited calories. I try to stick to the exercise. And exercise can mean, you know, I have to build my body because I'm getting ready for this shredding transformation, the shred look, for this transformational division competition I'm in for WBFF. And it's taken that to get me to this extreme. And maybe that's what you need, you know, is that to get there. So, but that's what I'm doing. You know, everybody's different. So, you know, exercise to some people is just walking back and forth to the, like my mother-in-law has a broke hip, so she is like almost 90. She can't lift weights and all that kind of stuff. She can't even do sit-ups and everything. So she walks into the kitchen and back to the couch. Sits down for a little bit, walks back into the kitchen, back into the couch. And sometimes that's what you do. There's a lot of videos on YouTube. You know, like bodybuilding.com's got a guy lost 400 pounds. Got a couple 400-pound guys that, you know, lost weight and changed their life. And so yeah, you know, if you like my page, reach out to me. You can find me on Facebook, Michael Scott. Big Mike Scott's my professional page. Michael Scott is my personal page. Shoot me a message. You can find me on Instagram at Big Mike Scott. Find me on Twitter at Big Mike Scott 1 or 2. Yeah, so that's the deal. So find me, like me, you can follow me. And we'll go from there. And you know, if you have any questions, you know, I'm not a trainer, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm learning too. So you know, we're all in this together, as they say, as Clark Griswold will say, we're all in this shit together. So sorry for the language. But yeah, so you know, whatever you need, reach out. Hopefully, I can give you some good advice. If not, I'm gonna go screw myself and have a wonderful day. Remember 2 things. Number 1, the only dream you can live is your own. And number 2, Jesus loves you, and so does Big Mike.